Each time a kidnapper uses a phone to communicate, the device connects to a cell tower, according to Colonel Labo. Colonel ßÂND1TS Labo, a retired military officer, has suggested using geotagging techniques as a technological tool to track and monitor terrorists, bandits, and kidnapper communication activities. According to him, every time a kidnapper makes a call, the phone contacts to a nearby tower and creates a unique digital trail. He pointed out that kidnappers frequently use contemporary smartphones that have GPS integrated in, which improves position tracking accuracy. He stated further that geotagging efficiently harnesses this wealth of data to precisely determine and pinpoint the geographical location of the phone being used by the kidnapper. He said in an interview with The Sun, interestingly, the use of geotagging techniques is a means by which technology could be applied in tracking down communication by terrorists, bandits, and kidnappers. Each time a kidnapper uses a phone to communicate, the device connects to a nearby cell tower, which leaves a digital footprint. Modern smartphones, often used by kidnappers, have built-in GPS capabilities, which further enhances the accuracy of location tracking. Geotagging utilizes the data to pinpoint the location of the phone. Now, let me hear, and this is true. Do you understand? This thing is absolutely correct. That is why when government will tell us that they're working on it and nothing is being done, I will tell the people with my full chest, they know they do anything. For every time the government have told you we are working on it, all hands on deck, do this one to them, chase them, catch them, do this, do that, shoot them. Nothing. These people, they just a bobo now. I will say it and I will say it with my full chest. I will beat my hand on my chest like King Kong and I will say it. This government, they know they do anything. If the government really wants to stop insecurity today, fight corruption today, make Nigeria better today, start doing this to make the country better. I kid you not. This thing is not a joke. The government will do what? They will do it. I will keep referring to that Twitter ban. Use that Twitter ban that they did not in 2020 or in 2021. I think in 2020 versus 2021. That Twitter ban they talked about that Twitter ban and under how many hours? Under how many hours they have effected the ban. What is this? What does it tell you? If the government won't do one thing, will favor me and you. Believe you me, then go do one. Every good mindset and normal human being should ask him or herself why is there no kidnapping in Niger Republic, Mali, Cotonou, Chad, even Burkina Faso? This country does not have the money we have. You cannot kidnap in this country and last more than 72 hours. This nation is cursed, and what is happening here is an organized crime. Because every force involved in money sharing, no one trusts the government. You can say this again, no? You can say this again. Now, organized crime, they happen for this country. I did tell you now. Now, organized crime. Let them use the call cell to track those that kidnap people from Kaduna and Sokoto. I think not just from Kaduna, from everywhere. For everybody kidnapped, as they are calling you, as they are making calls for ransom, you track them. As you are negotiating with them, you track them. Do you understand? That's what it's supposed to be. Technology is a generic tool. There is no call without a digital footprint. It now depends on the willingness on the part of the people to supply rightful and timely information, and the government agencies to be intentional and proactive enough to do justice. There is no crime that cannot be dealt with, but the willpower to do the needful. Now, let me also say this. The government also started this bandit business. I did tell you now. Our government now started. Once upon a time, these people kidnapped, I think, was it not an officer, I think a public servant? Yes, somebody who was in office, and now government now first go pay that money. Now government carry money like this, pay kidnappers. What do you think happened? They pay kidnappers the money once, before you know what is going on, kidnapping started. Meanwhile, if we don't fight, use what's they call them? The uniform person waiting for that area, at least. But this one, they did not do it. They did not even oppose it. They did not oppose it at all. Government of Nigeria knows that just most of them are among the kidnappers, of course. I think it's better to collide with the telecommunication companies and monitor activities of the hoodlums and prevent their plans before implementation. And meanwhile, coming out to even say this is even wrong. This is what they should do. This is what should be whispered to them. Do you understand? In their various cells, this is what should be whispered to them. If government wants kidnapping to stop today, they are capable to stop it. Kidnappers are not ghosts. They are living somewhat traceable. Why this kidnapping is not like this in neighboring countries is because they don't want it to be. The security agencies need information from the citizens before they can act on it, because these kidnappers are not ghosts, as I said, but they are our neighbors and know them better than the security agencies. Must they tell the world this? That's what I'm saying. It should not even become a brought out here. They're supposed to leave him. Go prep herself. Or prep himself rather. As in they're supposed to leave them, they will go use this information. See whether they will fight against them first of all. Oga, I believe that you came to social media to pass information to terrorists you are backing. Israelites could be more godly than every person on earth, but they refuse to stop bombing their enemies. So what are you saying? I am not an anti-terror expert, yet I'm saying this as the wrong way. The terrorists are among us, whether we like it or not. So coming to the social media to give a tactical way to curtail their menace is like going directly to their hidden zones to sit with them and make that discussion. End time, simple things cannot easily be solved because the man has questioned the authority of God by transgendering. We're not talking about that. Let it be known to Nigerians that the purpose of NIN is not meant to track criminals, but to register the Fulani immigrants at the borders as Nigerian citizens. Again, the purpose of BVN is not meant to track fraudsters. It is only a way to track political opponents or APC perceived to reach enemies. If not, how on earth can northern Muslim bandits move 280 students? Are they spirit being? How many vehicles do they use to convey the children? Who is fooling who? Tell me the advance of technology, our security system cannot get all those criminal lies. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.